Imagine fighting for your country, knowing your courage might never be recognized. The Harlem Hellfighters, an all-black infantry regiment officially known as the 369th Infantry, stepped onto the brutal World War I battlefields with more to prove than most. Despite facing harsh racism from their own countrymen and military leaders, they were determined to show their valor and earn respect. Rejected by many American units, they were assigned to fight under French command, where they quickly earned a reputation for fierce combat and unbreakable spirit. The Hellfighters spent more time in combat than any other American unit, 191 grueling days on the front lines, never losing a foot of ground or having a man captured. Private Henry Johnson became a legend, single-handedly fighting off a German raiding party, saving his comrade with only a rifle and a bolo knife. Their bravery earned them France's highest military honor, the Croix de Guerre, awarded to many members of the regiment. The Hellfighters' courage shattered deep-rooted stereotypes and began to change perceptions back home, planting powerful seeds for the civil rights movement that would follow. Their story is a testament to resilience and heroism in the face of injustice. If I told you that some of World War I's bloodiest battles were decided by secrets buried in stone centuries before the first shot was fired. As the guns thundered across Europe, commanders faced a shocking reality. Ancient fortress designs, once symbols of power, were now obstacles and opportunities on the modern battlefield. In Belgium and France, medieval fortresses like Verdun and Liège, with their thick walls and labyrinthine tunnels, forced armies to rethink siege tactics. German forces unleashed massive artillery, believing old stone could never withstand modern shells. But these fortresses, built to resist siege, absorbed punishment and bought precious time for defenders. Soldiers and civilians alike took shelter in these ancient walls, turning history into a shield. The siege of Liège stunned the world. Outnumbered Belgian defenders held off the German advance for days, thanks to a fortress system inspired by centuries-old designs. This unexpected resilience changed battle plans and delayed invasions. These forgotten sieges proved that even in an age of steel and fire, echoes of the past could shape the fate of nations. What if a single corpse could trick an entire enemy army? In 1943, Allied intelligence masterminded Operation Mincemeat, a daring deception that shifted the fate of World War II. British officers obtained the body of a homeless man, dressed him as a Royal Marine, and planted fake invasion plans in his briefcase. They set the corpse adrift off the coast of Spain, hoping Nazi agents would discover him. The ruse worked. German intelligence swallowed the bait, convinced the Allies would invade Greece, not Sicily. As a result, Hitler diverted critical troops away from Sicily, leaving it vulnerable. When Allied forces stormed the island, they met far less resistance, saving countless lives and accelerating the downfall of Axis powers. Behind the scenes, unsung heroes like Ewan Montague and Charles Cholmondeley risked everything, proving that courage and creativity could outwit even the deadliest enemies. Operation Mincemeat's legacy endures, shaping the modern art of deception and intelligence. If you like this lesson about history and would like to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, imagine hearing gunfire one day and carols the next. On Christmas Eve 1914, amid the brutal trenches of World War I, something extraordinary happened. British and German soldiers, sworn enemies, laid down their weapons and stepped into the no-man's land between their lines. Men who had fought fiercely just hours before now shook hands, exchanged small gifts like chocolate and tobacco, and even played impromptu games of football on the frozen battlefield. The Christmas truce, as it became known, was never ordered by commanders. Instead, it was a spontaneous act of unity from the men in the mud, proof that even in war's darkest days, the human spirit can prevail. For a few precious hours, the sounds of war were replaced by laughter, song, and hope. This brief moment of peace didn't end the conflict, but it forever changed those who witnessed it. The Christmas truce stands as a reminder that, even in the fiercest of battles, shared humanity can break through the barriers of hatred. Imagine hearing gunfire one day and carols the next. On Christmas Eve 1914, amid the brutal trenches of World War I, something extraordinary happened. British and German soldiers, sworn enemies, laid down their weapons and stepped into the no-man's land between their lines. Men who had fought fiercely just hours before now shook hands, exchanged small gifts like chocolate and tobacco, and even played impromptu games of football on the frozen battlefield. The Christmas truce, as it became known, was never ordered by commanders. Instead, it was a spontaneous act of unity from the men in the mud, proof that even in war's darkest days, the human spirit can prevail. For a few precious hours, the sounds of war were replaced by laughter, song, and hope. This brief moment of peace didn't end the conflict, but it forever changed those who witnessed it. The Christmas truce stands as a reminder that, even in the fiercest of battles, shared humanity can break through the barriers of hatred. Imagine a war fought not with guns but with minds, where every second, the fate of millions depended on breaking a single code. Deep in the English countryside, Bletchley Park became the nerve center of an invisible battle against the Nazis' Enigma machine. This device, believed unbreakable, encrypted every German military order. But a secret team of mathematicians, linguists, and chess champions, led by the brilliant Alan Turing, worked tirelessly against impossible odds. In freezing huts, they analyzed endless streams of jumbled letters, knowing that a single mistake could cost thousands of lives. Their breakthrough came in 1941, when they cracked Enigma's secrets, turning the tide of World War II. Every intercepted message became a lifeline. Convoys rerouted, ambushes avoided, and the enemy's plans laid bare. Churchill called Bletchley's work the geese that laid the golden eggs and never cackled. Their story remained hidden for decades, but their legacy reshaped the world. If you like this lesson about history and would like to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.